Okay, folks, we're back on the record. Kathy, the floor is yours.
See, and I have some issues. Surprise, surprise. You talked about the water tower being finished. I know, it's just almost hard to keep a straight face. You talked about the water tower almost being finished. Are we going to stain that fence soon to match
Up at the water tower?
Yeah, there's. I'm sorry, you'll spray it? Oh, okay. I'll do that. Speaking of roundabouts, that Kaufman and Brand, my gosh, I came through tonight, which is prime work time coming home, and it's like they're always stacked up, and there was like one car going around the same time I was. So I think it's great. And I go through that roundabout at Lowe's all the time on my way to Brugger's, and I just can't understand what that was all about. The other thing about roundabouts, I know the big thing is safety and moving traffic, but there's also the idea that how safe it is when we have no power, and also it's less expensive to maintain from the city's point, and that it's quieter. So I would like those things remembered. There's one, I'm going to talk about the Bridge Street corridor a little bit, and just a little bit. You all know my concerns from day one. I've written those concerns, so it's not like I haven't had concerns, but I got to tell you, when I first saw that plan with Riverside Drive up in the park there, and you'll remember, I sat there and I went, yes, it's finally done. The east side and the west side will no longer be the east side and the west side because it's going to be consistent all the way through. They're going to look alike. And so all this that has been happening the last 2 weeks or whatever has really, really surprised me. So in any case, and I hope that happens, because what I'm hoping for is that we don't say, the only reason we say east side, we don't say it anymore. We will eventually say the east of the river for directional, or west to the river for directional thoughts. So I'll be watching and wish you all the best. Steve, I want to thank you for your letter, but I've got a feeling I should be thanking Rachel also, because my correspondence back and forth has been with Rachel. That letter was very thorough, and I think, as Mary Lee said, it really helped. Okay. I want to thank the city for giving me the opportunity to go to NLC as often as I did, and to the American Planning Association. That gave me a world of opportunity to see how other cities live. And when I first went, everybody was going, and the sessions were like, oh my goodness, we don't have this problem. And we were just so far ahead that it was like, wow. And then as the economy got a little bit heavier or worse, only cities that could really afford it sent people, and then the ideas got more where we could express the same kind of concerns on that. So thank you for giving me that opportunity. I got caught a little bit off guard today when this happened, and it was like, and then my husband had flowers and, you know, all that, and so I really wanted to recognize him. But I do want to thank everyone in this room and everyone who's not in this room who comes to work every day to make Dublin the way it is. I really have enjoyed working with all of you and the other people before. I've had a ball on P&Z, just loved that, especially the time you were chairman. That was one of my best times on that. So it's hard to know what to say because it's been I really have had a good time, and it's been a learning curve. I wouldn't give that up for the world the last 20 years. Yes, it has been my profession or career, but the learning curve and the things I've been exposed to are just phenomenal. for me. And if you had told my mom and dad when they were alive years ago that I'd be in this position, they would never have believed you. So in any case, thank you all, and goodbye. Thank you. It's hard for me to hear these things, so.
Thank you all very much. We're adjourned. Good night.